Dominick Berarducci, proud member of the CNA and general manager of AstroTurf Pacific Northwest. AstroTurf, the brand. For over 50 years, the name synonymous with synthetic turf excellence. AstroTurf is just so much more than turf. We are turf, we are tracks, tennis and sport court surfacing. We are sports surfacing maintenance. We are safety and performance. We are innovation. We are trust. We are a dedicated family of hardworking women and men assembled to see your dreams come to fruition and ensure a safe place for your kids and what are the largest classrooms on campus, our tracks and fields. On behalf of AstroTurf, I invite you to join us as we enroll you in AstroTurf University and take you on a guided tour of the brand since 1965.
Hello and welcome inside of the AstroTurf virtual campus. We're hoping the AstroTurf University will give you a game day perspective of what we can offer. Welcome to AstroTurf University. Many facilities and surfaces can be viewed and reviewed here. In front of you is softball, behind you soccer, to the left, field hockey. There's a general information tent, a training center, a football stadium, and a baseball stadium. To get started today, we'll be visiting the AstroTurf football stadium. Let's head inside of the main gate and meet up with Cam.
My name's Cam Worrell. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 3D1. 3D1 is our premier turf system. De La Salle, Bosco, J. Sarah, some of the schools, CNA members that have a 3D1 system. I'm going to talk a little bit about some performance characteristics that are a little bit unique in the industry. Show you some pictures to give you a good idea of what I'm talking about. I'm a Fresno State Bulldog, so I continue to rep that all the time. After Fresno State, I went and played 6 years in the NFL with the Bears and Dolphins. I went to the 2007 Super Bowl with the Bears, lost to Peyton Manning. Unfortunately, this is my most famous play from the NFL. You probably recognize this guy. You recognize 81. That is, of course, Randy Moss. If you know anything about him, this was 2007 when I was with the Dolphins, the year they went undefeated until they lost in the Super Bowl. I think he caught 22 touchdowns this year. If you know anything about him, you can probably assume how this play ended. And it ended just like this. Randy Moss handing the ball to the official, signaling touchdown, and the dude sitting on the ground with the arrow pointed to him is me kind of shocked because I thought I had an interception just to turn around and see Randy Moss standing over me with the football. So that was really just kind of a long, embarrassing way to say, I have a unique perspective and some unique qualifications when evaluating surfaces. So I just want to start by showing you the components of what makes up our 3D1 system. These are the main components of our 3D1 system. It starts with our 3D3 Trionic 60-ounce fiber with a nylon root zone. The two main infill components, Zecho, which is a natural mineral mined from around Death Valley, and Supernatural. Supernatural is actually our hemp EPDM infill made by our sister company Milos. These infills give you, all the benefits of an organic infill. It's cooling. Both of them absorb moisture and then slowly release it to create a cooling effect on the field. But a big advantage is it does not require regular watering or maintenance to maintain its structural integrity. So it's different from some of the organics out there that are very labor intensive. This you can kind of leave it and it acts as a cooler. The best kind of characteristic of this system, or what kind of differentiates this system from every other system out there, is that because of the organic nature of the Supernatural in combination with the zeolite and our root zone trionic fiber, creates really the closest synthetic turf surface that you can get to a natural grass surface. And when I talk about this, I always kind of go back to I played 5 years in Chicago. Soldier Field is one of the worst natural turf fields in the NFL. It's a slow surface. The soil moves underfoot. You can't put a cleat in and get a quick release of that cleat. You kind of sink into the soil a little bit. I left there and I went to Miami, which is the best grass field in the NFL. Really quick cleat interaction. It's firm. It's very sure underfoot, and those are really the differences between the way a normal turf system performs and the way our 3D1 system performs. An example, that I'm talking about, what's going on here. This is a competitor system which uses less turf fiber and more infill. What happens when you have a system like that is when that foot hits, and you see it on TV all this time, you see the black rubber fly everywhere. That's infill splash. That is infill migration. That infill is moving. So what it does is it creates an unsure surface under the foot. So you'll get some sliding of the cleat. You'll get where that entire infill where your foot is planted moves, and it creates a slower surface. It doesn't allow you to put a cleat in and pull that cleat out quickly like you would down in Miami. So from a performance perspective, the density of our turf with the ability for the hemp and zeolite to pack, it creates that very quick, well-maintained Bermuda field. Looks something like this. This happens to be De La Salle, but this is a clear example when looking at the previous slide of the difference between the way 3D1 performs and most every other turf system out there. All of those components combine to create a field that is fast underfoot. It's firm, but it allows release of the cleat. You don't need to wear long studs to get traction. And trust me, every player will choose performance over safety if that's a decision. Guys want to stay on their feet. This system allows them to use, a shorter stud, sometimes even a flat shoe, and still maintain that, really fast footing, great traction, very sure underfoot. So if you watch a Fresno State game on TV, you watch a De La Salle game on TV, you won't see a lot of infill splash. And that is saying this is a surface that is very sure underfoot, that is fast and creates a reliable surface for athletes to perform. So I tend to go on and on about, performance factors and why this system is the premier system in synthetic turf. But from a performance perspective, from a safety perspective, and really from a real application perspective, less maintenance because your infill doesn't move around, it doesn't migrate, you don't lose it. This infill packs nicely, so it doesn't require infill to be moved back into place. You can beat it up. It will, because of that nylon root zone, you get infill that stays in place and a long turf fiber that stays standing up. It always wants to try to lay over, so it helps keep it in place. So a lot of components, a lot of reasons why. Obviously, we are huge supporters of the CNAA. If you have any questions, please, if you need information, you can contact CNA. They'll get you in touch with whoever is in your region. I know we got a lot of info to get to you, so I appreciate the time, and looking forward to the rest of the virtual retreat.
Welcome back to AstroTurf University. Here's an aerial look at our football stadium. Towards the end of today's presentation, we'll talk about the AstroTurf Field Configurator and how you can design your very own AstroTurf field from anywhere online. Now, let's talk about baseball and go visit Aaron Klotz. Back look outside of the AstroTurf football stadium, you can see the AstroTurf baseball stadium just across the way. Let's hear from AstroTurf's Director of Baseball and Softball nationally now, Aaron Klotz, as he describes our products and tells you a little more about them.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Klotz. I'm the National Baseball and Softball Director for AstroTurf. Being the National Baseball and Softball Director for AstroTurf is a big honor for myself, being someone that's grew up in the baseball world. But number two is that we get to represent what I think is the best brand in the industry, but most importantly, the AstroTurf Diamond Series. And the AstroTurf Diamond Series is a specific turf that we have developed for baseball and softball. It's different fibers, it's different infills, it's a different design. It's not just turf that you throw down on a field and say play baseball and softball. We have engineered this, we have tested this, and we have perfected this total system for any school district, collegiate program, and even professional programs. Check out the video that we just completed that will give you an inside look at the AstroTurf Diamond Series.
The AstroTurf story can't be told without starting first with baseball. The very first application of AstroTurf was for baseball in the Houston Astrodome in 1965. And today, AstroTurf still leads the way in baseball and softball synthetic turf markets with the most trusted system in the industry, the AstroTurf Diamond Series. In 2008, AstroTurf drove innovation in the industry by developing the first baseball-specific turf system. After thousands of hours of research and testing from our team of lab technicians, experts, and consultants, the sport of baseball finally had a world-class system. AstroTurf's Diamond Series achieves the most natural playability of all synthetic turf systems by tailoring a range of unique products to each area of the field. The AstroTurf Root Zone, a texturized fiber system that curls down and acts like a net to encapsulate the infill, creates less interference as the ball hits the surface, giving more realistic hops and ball speeds. And the Diamond Eye Fiber, which is designed to lay over, helps to replicate clay. In other words, the grass areas play like grass should, and the clay areas play like clay should. AstroTurf was the first turf company to produce the ball bounce, speed, and durability tests for baseball. AstroTurf provides metrics, testing data, and years of research to our clients, and spends hours consulting with coaches to determine exactly how they want their field to play. Our customized approach helps fine-tune each field's speed and hops to give our customers their desired playability and performance of their field. Our AstroTurf team of baseball professionals keeps the owner involved in the process from start to finish to ensure that they truly receive the home field advantage. Through more than 55 years of perseverance, research, development, and innovation, AstroTurf has dominated the synthetic turf markets in baseball and softball, currently with more than 55 Division I baseball clients and over 25 Division I softball clients, as well as numerous high schools, multi-use complexes, and private facilities. AstroTurf's constant evolution has kept it a true frontrunner in the game. AstroTurf, the brand and the choice for baseball and softball since 1965.
Thanks for watching. Please contact me with any questions that you may have. I'll be happy to assist you and your team on getting you the AstroTurf Diamond Series field that your school or organization is looking for. Thanks for giving me the time, and have a great day.
Now that we've heard from Aaron, let's get ready to catch up with Gregg Swenson and hear about Record Tan Tracks. But before we do, just a quick reminder that just like the AstroTurf Field Configurator for football, you can design your very own baseball field with the AstroTurf Field Configurator. More on that coming towards the end of our presentation. Welcome to the AstroTurf University Reckertan Smart Track. Now let's hear from Gregg Swenson with a little more information on this track.
Hi, my name is Gregg Swenson. I am an AstroTurf representative here in the Northwest, and I'm here today to talk to you about our Reckertan systems, our track technology that is a world leader in the industry and is something that at AstroTurf Corporation, as a member of the Sport Group company, we are extremely proud to present this to you today. As you can see from our other presentation, our company's focus on innovation through research and development is what will lead us through the next half century at AstroTurf. Reckertan tracks benefit greatly from the product development Sport Group as a company is committed to. Athlete safety and performance built the Reckertan name, and our advances in technology, whether it be our waterborne structural spray, our full pore TL technology, or our Reckertan Smart System, Reckertan is the leader in providing our customers the latest innovations in a broad range of high performance products and systems that exceed industry standards and showcase an unrivaled endurance. Our waterborne structural spray is designed to combat UV degradation, providing longer life cycle for our structural spray systems. The Reckertan gel is the only true gel track in the marketplace. Our gel technology provides constant force reduction, allowing athletes to compete better longer. This technology performs more consistently over a wider temperature range as well. It is the most advanced and environmentally friendly track system in the world, and is the first true gel system made from 88% renewable resources. Finally, our Reckertan Smart System incorporates the world's first intelligent tracks. Connecting surfaces to digital technology, Reckertan Smart is exclusive to AstroTurf Reckertan. This system provides precise performance diagnostics through timing gates integrated within the tracks, giving the system higher measurement accuracy than other recording systems. Let's take a look at this video highlighting our Reckertan Smart System.
Train smarter. Start smarter. Compete smarter. Run smarter. Win smarter. Smart Track by Reckertan. Powered by speed.
Reckertan Smart provides athletes and coaches the perfect solution for increasing efficiency and effectiveness in their training. Throughout our 50-year history, Reckertan has proven to meet the highest standards with 6 IAAF certified systems to choose from. Whether an Olympic venue or a community track, Reckertan provides the history, performance, and innovation to be the brand and the choice for track installations. For more information on our track systems, please feel free to contact Paul Nagel. Paul heads up our track division and has been in the track industry for many years. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by this track presentation, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Now we'll head to the air again to hear from Dan Isaac, and Isaac is going to tell us a lot about SMART and what that means in your turf.
AstroTurf Smart System, it is an intelligent technology. Basically what it is a performance diagnostic system. It's a pretty simple system that basically is a set of gates that we can put in. It's expandable system. So we put these rods that are magnetic into either the track or into the turf system that could be set up for agility tests, for interval training, speed training. It has the ability to do step counts on the track itself. And it's an expandable system. So these rods go in there. You could put it in one lane, 2 lanes. You could put it at different lengths to measure basically whatever it is you're trying to measure on a sports field or on a track. And like I said, it's an expandable system. So it has a software component too that you can download that helps you log, and you can upload the data that you get from the training. There's 2 ways to actually document the training. You can use a cell phone, which is the most economical way to do it, but the system also comes with magnets. Well, actually, the sensors that the athlete would wear in a pouch and that wraps around his back. And that would do all the measurement for it as the individual goes through the gate. So this is a quick overview of what the smart systems is. Again, just to repeat, it's an intelligent technology that basically gives you a weatherproof system that can be used by all the athletes. It can even be used by community members on a track that actually show up and want to time themselves, and they can download the app, which is associated with the system, and they can do their own time lapse for whatever their training regimen is as well. All right, let's take a look at the video that we have that shows the system in action. You'll get a much better idea of the overall use of it, and you'll be able to see the software in action. You'll be able to see the magnets, and you'll also be able to see the components that the athletes are wearing. One thing you will see on this, though, is some of that is that you'll see is actually mobile system that we have as well. So we do have the ability to have a completely mobile system that you can take from field to field, as opposed to having a permanent in-ground system. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video, and then we'll be right back. right, we're going to wrap this thing up. I hope you got something out of this. It's a pretty simple system, but it's a powerful system for you to be able to use. If you want information more, just go ahead and contact your regional representative. If for some reason you don't get a response, go ahead and go to our website at astroturf.com. And if you don't get a response from that, quickly go ahead and give me a call. I'm Dan Isaac, and I'm over in Ohio, but you can give me a call and I'll get you the information you need. Thanks.
Once you've visited the AstroTurf virtual campus, you're probably going to want to build your very own AstroTurf field, and you can do exactly that with the AstroTurf Field Configurator. Let's take a look at the Field Configurator and learn how to use it right now. This is the AstroTurf Field Configurator. We put you in control of the design process of your very own field. If you can visualize it, you can build it by visiting AstroTurfBYOF.com. Your completed field can then be saved, shared, and printed with just a few clicks. Get started by setting up an account. Click the Sign Up button here. Then you can dive right into the design of your very own field. At the top of the page, you'll see a variety of options which you can use to customize the playing surface. Select from a variety of colors, pick your sport, and get right into the design process. Create the field of your dreams. You can upload your school's logo or any logo you want right onto our website. Then place those designs and those logos anywhere you would like on the surface. When you're finished designing your field, admire it from any angle you like. It's easy to get crazy with designs. Just take a look at some of our team's favorites. Visit AstroTurfBYOF.com today to get started designing the field of your dreams. AstroTurf, the brand since 1965. Today we've shared a lot of information with you, and you probably have a lot of questions. Thankfully, now here to answer those questions is Dominick Berarducci. Dominick, take it away.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everybody. We really appreciate it. That was it was quite a bit to cover in the time that we had allotted. If you'd like to play around with AstroTurf University yourself, we'd be happy to provide links. There's an actual site you can go to and enroll and spend as much time as you'd like on the site. But I wanted to thank everybody on the team who participated and put it together, and everybody's patience in allowing us to present everything that we did to you today. So let's open up the floor to questions if we may have any. Don't be bashful. I see some dear friends and some CNNA members on the roster of participants here. Okay, well, if we don't have any questions today, is there anybody that would like to speak on the team? We have a little bit of time. Jeff, would you like to emphasize some of the stuff with respect to smart tech and tracks? Mr. Jeff Rager.
Thanks, Dom. I think Dan did a good job at, in outlining the overall benefits. I would tell you that is a significant point of difference, and I would engage your track coaches, your football coaches, your trainers, because there's an awful lot of technology there that can make your student athletes better. And it's measurable, allows you to create metrics by which you can measure progress. So that's the essence of it.
Yes, and imagine the technology that we can offer you to have under your tracks, essentially a hidden timing system that you can get real-time data from all of your athletes. Who would have imagined that we would ever have that as a practical application to be offered in the running tracks that are around most all of your fields that you have at your stadiums today? As I said earlier, the team is here to help. If you should have any questions, please feel free to reach out to any of us. That's what we're here for. Cam, would you like to talk a little bit more about 3D1?
I mean, I think I summed it up in the video. If anybody wants more info, you know, they can definitely get in touch with me. CNA has all my contact info, or astroturf.com. You can get my contact info. I mean, you know, I'm a huge fan of AstroTurf. I was a huge fan of AstroTurf long before I worked for AstroTurf, and the way AstroTurf positions itself in the synthetic turf market, we're always trying to push the boundaries of safety and performance, and 3D1 is the epitome of that system. So any questions, you want any more info, you know, whatever it is, just hit me up. I love talking about, you know, the system and some of the unique characteristics of it. And I'm just here to help. You guys have any questions, just hit me up.
And so the team knows, most of you are, you know, aware of some of our installations throughout California, but as we're trying to expand across the country, the CNNA, and do what we've done out here, what we've been able to do with the CNNA out further back east. This AstroTurf company has a lot of high-profile examples of these various systems that we've been discussing on this call today. We welcome participation all over the country. You know, never let it be said that this is just a California organization, although it started out here. We've gotten a great deal of interest through the CNNA, you know, all the way back east, and we're starting to see this whole thing that we've all come together for really explode nationwide. You know, we're just grateful to have you sit with us today and maybe take some of this away with you, specifically the Smart Track. We're quite proud of that. Carlos, I see you lurking on the call. I'm not going to let you off the hook. What did you think of some of the things that you saw here today?
Thank you for calling on me there, Dominic. Appreciate that. It's great. I'm looking forward to actually working with you. I know there's a couple of things that we're dealing with right now, so I can't wait to get to those drawings and sort of get that information out to our community. But I'm excited to work with you, and the initial field drawing that you have has definitely got piqued a lot of interest for us. And I know that the extensive conversations that we've had over the last couple of months, I'm really confident in having a space that's going to be great for our student athletes. So I sort of was in and out on the presentation, so I didn't get a chance to see everything. So, but I'm still looking forward to working with you.
You missed it. We presented Dragon's Field.
Oh man.
Next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carlos. I'll catch up with you a little bit later. Appreciate it. Does anybody else on the team have anything that you'd like to, we got a couple of more minutes. Is there anything that anybody would like to address? Okay, this video will be up on the AstroTurf website. We'll be putting it up on the CNNA website. You know where to find us if you might have some more poignant questions. And I hope that everybody enjoys this virtual retreat, and thank you for your participation.